These are all of the books that I'm going to be donating to little libraries today. Hello there, my name is Tay. I'm an indie author obsessed with all things bookish. Welcome to the channel. I love little libraries. It gives me the opportunity to kind of use my bookshelf as a revolving door. Sometimes I like to broaden my genres, broaden my horizons for the books that are out there, so I read a lot of different things. That can also mean I find books that just aren't for me. And that is what these are. I spent an entire day going through my bookshelf and I picked books that I'd been on the fence with. Most of these I got from little libraries and I just was like, this looks interesting. I'll see if I'm gonna read this someday, but no guarantee. So I picked these books out, I sat down and I read like the first page, first chapter, if I could, of all of them and decided whether or not I was gonna keep them. I got rid of, I think, 80% of what I chose out of that pile. This is what we now have. I did just reorganize my bookshelf. I thought I might potentially get rid of stuff, but I didn't. These are just all of the books from that one time that I sat down to read. I did not document that experience, but I will next time. We're really quickly gonna go through the books, my reasonings as to why I am not going to be keeping it. For the most part, it's just because the book didn't work for me. I wasn't that interested. I couldn't see myself reading it in the near future or future. I'm gonna donate it to give somebody else the opportunity to read it and enjoy it. We're gonna start off strong with this book right here, Sandwich. When I was going through these books, I actually decided to keep this. I tried to pick it up just to casually read it, and I could not get past the first chapter. I thought the prologue was really interesting, which is what I read, but from then on, I just lost so much interest. I did not really enjoy the main character. I think I read another chapter or two out of this before I officially just sat it down and was like, I cannot. This book is about a middle-aged woman and her family going to Cape Cod for a family vacation, and it's just about her dealing with some secrets in her family. It's more literary fiction, I think. Don't take my word for that. She's dealing with her elderly parents and then also her teenage children and kind of like the balance between those two, I think. I think the character was trying to be quirky and it just felt really awkward to me. So I'm gonna donate that one. Before you start typing, I want you to hold back. Hold on, just give me 1 second. I know Frederick Backman is a beloved author for a lot of people, and this is, I think, the third book of his that I have tried to read. I'm gonna put my mic right here. Ooh, yeah. This is the third book of his that I have tried to read. I don't know what it is, but the writing style is just not for me, dude. I think I read, God, I don't know, 3 chapters out of this, and I was like, just push through. And I live by the rule that life is way too short to read books you don't enjoy. I think he's just not an author for me. But I know, again, this book is very beloved, so I'm sure putting it in a little library, somebody's gonna be very excited about it. Everybody brace yourself, I'm about to rant. Be nice, be nice. As an indie author, I never want, when I am critiquing or being critical of a book that I did not enjoy, I'm never attacking the author or the writer, okay? For me, I did not enjoy this book, okay? I'm not coming after the author, not coming after the writer by any means. I'm just saying it wasn't for me and I did not enjoy it. With that being said, I hated this. This book is officially like a nemesis to me. The day that I decided to read all of these, I thought the premise of this sounded interesting. I read the entire thing that day. Are you grasping that? Okay. So by that, you're probably like, oh, you didn't enjoy it? No. So the premise is that it's this woman who has the perfect life. She got engaged on this December day. She just went to her dream job interview. Her life is just, it's perfect right now, okay? She has this dream where she goes 5 years into the future. She's in a different apartment. She is engaged to a different man. And it seems so real to her that she thinks it's real. She's like, oh my God, like I just like time jumped or something. And she wakes up back 5 years in the past, engaged to that other guy. So she lives her life for 5 more years and she's like looking for this person and stuff. I thought that sounded really interesting because I was like, how is her whole life going to evolve into being with a totally different guy in a totally different apartment? Like, how is this gonna happen? That's so interesting. I'm just so distraught. This had so much potential. That's what I'll say. It had potential and it just took it in a totally different direction that had me yeeting it across the room because of a certain trope that I will never stand for. I'm actually debating whether or not I should keep it to talk about in future videos or if I should donate it. I'm gonna set this one aside and think about it. We're gonna go through these other ones pretty quickly because they're ones that I did not read, but I read the first chapter of and just didn't vibe with. We have Thoreau, Walden, and Other Writings. I got this from a little free library. I tried to read some of it. I got it being like, oh, I'm gonna be mysterious and like read Thoreau. I couldn't do it, so I'm gonna donate it. Another book is by Renee Dugan, Darkwind, the Star Chaser Saga. I just have not been in a fantasy mood. I think she's an indie author. I want to donate this so that somebody else can see this, be interested in it, who really loves fantasy, pick it up and enjoy it. Next up, we have Sky Hunter, which just looks so sick. It's another fantasy. I'm not in the fantasy mood. This does not sound very fun to me right now, but I know somebody's gonna see this and be so excited about it. The Book That Wouldn't Burn, literally copy paste what I just said for the last two books. It's a fantasy. I don't ever see myself being interested in this. I got it from a little library. I'm going to donate it so that somebody else can enjoy it. This one I got from a little library. It sounded really interesting to me, but it did not go where I thought it was going to go. It just wasn't even about what I thought it would be about. I'm going to donate this one. Let me know if you want me to talk more about that one. Next up is Shadow Mountain, a memoir of wolves, a woman in the wild. I did flip through this one, but I had to have this moment where I was real with myself and said, Taylor, will you ever actually read that? So I'm going to donate it for somebody else to enjoy. This right here. I picked this up from the thrift store. I was so excited about it because I'd heard so many amazing things. First of all, look at that. Look at that text. So I'm not saying I can't read this or that I wouldn't enjoy it. I'm just saying it's a commitment in itself, okay? It's about the story of this cat that I'm pretty sure is a stray at first, and it's like his life or her life, I'm not really sure, going through the world and being loved, learning what it means to lose people, and then I'm pretty sure that the cat dies in the end. I just emotionally cannot do that. So I'm donating it. And last but certainly not least, I have A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. This is like, I don't know if it's a cult classic is the right thing to say, but I've just seen this around. People say that this is a must read. I tried to get into it, had to be realistic, and I was like, I'm never gonna read that. Donating it is. Those are the 10 books that I'm gonna be donating. It's 11 if I decide to donate in 5 years. I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping that we are gonna find some books that are actively on my TBR. I am always open to picking up really interesting classics. Fingers crossed we could find some of those. I'm looking for like literary fiction, maybe some romance. I really am lacking romance in my library. I don't think I have a single romance book. Actually, I think I have 2, but they're like subcategories of romance. I don't have any like romance books. So I'm open to those. With all of that being said, I hope that you were excited. Make sure to grab a little drink, grab a snack, and let's go to some little libraries. Hello, welcome to the first little library. I decided to go with a banger to start us off. It looks kind of smallish, but I think I'm gonna choose a really good book for this one, and we're gonna go with Anxious People. Let's go see what we've got. This is a cactus design, and I saw this on the app and literally had to come see it. It looks so dope. I love the little dog treats. Oh my gosh. What are our options? Oh my God. Dang, I put a strong magnet on that one. We're gonna put our book up here. Take one. Looks like people did. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm just gonna put that there for now. Long After We Are Gone. This cover is beautiful. We've got some fun little children's books. A lot of like middle grade choices, which is really cool. The Land of Oz. Did you see Wicked? I did. 10 out of 10. Holes. Wise Blood, a novel. Flannery O'Connor. That name sounds super familiar. Don't think that's for me though. Okay, this one was so cute, but sadly nothing for us. Alrighty. This one is a 10 out of 10 though. Like the unique design, I cannot. Off to the next. We are at the second little library, and this one has a food pantry and then another mystery pantry that we don't know what's in it. It could be VHSs, DVDs, more books. We're not sure. So I think I'm gonna grab, let's do a young adult. We'll go with Sky Hunter for this one. Let's check it out. To be fair, I totally did not do that. A little food pantry. We need to fix this hinge though, folks.
Oh, and there are more books under here.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Hannah French, The Hunter. Shut your mother's mouth. understand. This book is like $40. It's The Creative Act, A Way of Being. I have looked at this so many times. Oh my God, I'm so taking this. This is not even a joke. Wow. Okay, we're gonna organize it just a little bit. Oh my God, it's so cold in the shade.
It's so cold in the shade.
Oh my God.
It's an homie.
That's cute. I'm gonna kind of do this vibe. Adorable. Okay, and then up here, it's just kind of kid books, it looks like. The kid books are always so difficult to organize. Oh, there's a book inside of this book. There's another little book tucked away. This was a huge win. I love it. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 just because of this door that broke. I'm gonna give it a 10 because I found this. Well, it tried to take us down an alleyway. Just be warned when you put the directions from the Little Library app into your little Apple Maps that it might potentially take you somewhere else. This is where we are, and that's where it tried to take us. Just something to note. This one, I don't know why, but the vibe is giving me A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. And I think this is what we're gonna donate today. This one looks absolutely huge and it is stocked full, so I have some high hopes that we're gonna find something. Well, guys, I officially want to welcome you to this little library. It's actually so cute and very well loved, which I appreciate. Stickers! First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and put my book here. Okay, let's look at these stickers first. This has me written all over it. Let's take a look. I will say, just like taking a gander at it, nothing is really sticking out to me. Up here we've got, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You're kidding me. This is the best little library day ever. I'm taking this. Oh my God, yeah. Barnes & Noble Book of the Year. Do you know how incredible that is? I've heard that this is so good. It's a story about a shipwreck, mutiny, and murder, and it's just really well written. This is what I think I'm gonna grab for victory. The Stolen Angel, An Event in Autumn, and then the rest, ooh, Dog Song, I remember that from school. I almost picked this out and this is what I donated. And then a bunch of little books that I don't really necessarily recognize or really will read. Alrighty guys, it's beautifully taken care of, so there's no need to organize. This is what we're getting. Off to the next. We are at the fourth little library and there is a squeaking something. So we're gonna make this a little quick. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do sandwich. I don't know why, but the vibe, I think it just matches. Let's go check it out. Clearly somebody likes flamingos. Let's check it out. Shut up. Immediately shut up. Red, white, and royal blue, which I have not read yet. That is coming home with me. I just said, remember I said I needed some more romances. Oh my God. Also, The Age of Magical Overthinking. Also coming home with me. That's insane, dude. We're gonna move on as quickly as humanly possible. I'm gonna go grab another book to donate, and we're gonna take these two and move on to the next little library. I chose the Shadow Mountain book on wolves.
Sandwich and novel, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting find.
And it's the book I donated. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 10 out of 10, but dox it a point because of that. But I'm gonna give it back because it's not its fault. So, off to the next. We are at the next little library, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it looks real beat up. I don't think I'm necessarily gonna donate anything, but I do want to fix it up and organize it as best as I can because it looks incredibly disheveled. Let's go fix up this little library. Okay, we're gonna get all these sizes together. Oh, poor thing. Kids books, kids. Okay, some more littles. It's not gonna be great, but it'll be better. Ooh, a lot of Anne Perry. Okay. Since it's kind of a children's-y. Okay, that took all of 5 seconds. Off to the next. We are at the next little library and it looks rather small, and sadly I don't really see anything that is going to be for me, but who knows. I'm gonna go ahead and donate Thoreau. These people really love Anne Perry, holy crap. Alrighty then, let's take a gander here. Look at this, Anne Perry, Anne Perry, Anne Perry, Anne Perry. I have read one book by Anne Perry and I enjoyed it, but wow, that's commitment. There we go. Shut Your Mouth, Island of the Blue Dolphins. Okay, I wrote a book when I was 8 years old and this inspired it. This book right here. It really did. Wow, that's crazy. A lot of kids' books. Alrighty, yeah, sadly just nothing for me, but it is cute. 10 out of 10. Off to the next. Hey guys, so it's been a couple hours. We kind of hopped around town doing a bunch of different stuff. We are now at the next little library and it looks so incredibly small. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and donate The Book That Wouldn't Burn, which is a big book, but they're all big now. Let's check it out. I was so not kidding when I said it was small. But it's cute. Okay, let's take a gander. Ooh, this is where it ends. I have seen this one. We've got the Book of Someday. I feel like it's only fitting for me to put my book, titled The Book That Wouldn't Burn, beside it. Iron Lake, The Dirty Girls Social Club, Wedding Day Kittens. Some things are simply irresistible. I'm so tempted to get this just to like have said I got this.
Grab it.
You know what?
You can always donate it later.
That's the type of energy I need. I will take it. Thank you. Ooh, that looks pretty. Community of elves rocked by a mystery. A human PI looking for trouble. You lost me right there in the second half, buddy. Fatality. The bathroom bloopers book? No. So I'm gonna put this one back because it's just not for me. And we are in fact taking Wedding Day Kittens. Off to the next. It's your girl here at another little library. This one is also extremely teeny tiny, so I think I'm gonna donate I Am a Cat. They have a little pet treat thing though, in this cute little wind thingy. Oh, wow. Thank you. That's really nice. Doesn't match the vibe at all. This one just wasn't for me. Off to the next. Hey guys, we're here at the last little library and it looks like there is nothing but Anne Perry books in it. So I have 2 books left. I think we'll just donate both. Ooh. Let's give it a go. Okay, The Love Hypothesis, amazing, read it, don't need it again. We have Serial Killers and Mass Murderers, profiles of the world's most barbaric criminals. No, thank you. Her 3. Is this like poetry? Ooh. If you've been here before, you know I love a good poetry book, so you're coming home with me. Anne Perry, Hockey Wars, another Anne Perry, and a lot of children's books. So, okay, we've got a poetry book. That was our last little library. We're gonna go home and we're gonna do a haul. Hey guys, we are back home. I'm sorry if I look extremely tired and my voice is kind of gone because I was shouting Taylor Swift the entire hour drive back home to keep myself awake. I do have a Coke, so I'm gonna just take a pause right now and take a sip before we dive into our haul. First things first, we're gonna go over the books that I got, but then also I have this giant bag from Marshall's that we're gonna go through. Starting off strong, The Creative Act, A Way of Being. This is a book that I was seeing around in people's Instagram stories, like other creatives and stuff, and they really, really liked this book. I don't have much to say except that it's a book on creating. Hopefully, being an indie author myself, I can find some inspiration in this. I will let you know though. Then I grabbed The Wager, which this book sadly kind of torn apart. But the really cool thing is somebody was annotating it. So like they were like underlining things and dog-earing stuff. And if you didn't know, that's one of my favorite things is when a book really, really well loved. It's my favorite thing. Oh, author of Killers of the Flower Moon. Okay, now I'm extremely excited to read that. Next up, I found The Age of Magical Overthinking. I can't believe I got this. I'm so excited. I found Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I have not read. I've heard very mixed things about this, but I've been looking for some more LGBTQIA plus content for my library, and I just told you guys I wanted some more romance. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I really want to check out the series that came out after I read the book. So who knows? Maybe that'll be a vlog. Then I grabbed Her, Volume 3. And this is a book of poetry that I know nothing about, but I just knew it was poetry, so I grabbed it. That's all I can say. Last but certainly not least, I grabbed Wedding Day Kittens. I have no idea what is about to happen in this book. So those were all the books that we found. I would say it was like hit or miss for some of them, but I have never, ever found this many books that have actively been on my TBR in a row at little libraries. We found 4 books that are incredible and have been on my TBR for a while. That's actually insanity to me. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of my Coke, and then we're gonna move on to the Marshall's bag. A lot of the stuff you're about to see in this bag is very, very practical. Let's dive on in. Starting off very strong, I grabbed these beauty blenders simply because mine has been used so many times. It's disgusting at this point. This was on sale for $4. I was planning on just getting like a little pack. I think the main reason nobody wanted it is because of this tree-shaped one, but I think it's actually kind of festive and cute. Will it work? Probably not, but I'm gonna do my damnedest to make it work for me. Then I grabbed 2 coffee syrups because I like to make my own iced coffee at home. I grabbed 2 Christmas flavors. Starting off strong with peppermint bark. Look at those tiny penguins. Are you joking? Then I grabbed sugar cookie. Look at Santa. Do I know if they'll be good? No. Will I use it regardless? Yes. Then I grabbed some shampoo and conditioner. This came in a little pack. It's a keratin shampoo and conditioner for damaged and dry hair, smoothing and nourishing formula for $13. I said, hell yeah. I'm trying to be better about my natural hair, and this is the first time I've worn my natural curly hair in a very long time, especially this consecutively. I think this is like the first time I actually haven't straightened it in probably 2 or 3 years, to be honest with you. So I'm leaning into it. I'm doing my best. My hair is insanely curly and thick and frizzy, so I'm trying to be better about treating my hair nicer. If you have any tips as a curly hair girl, let me know. I also am very low maintenance. Like, I don't have the time or the energy to like spend an hour doing a curly hair routine. I know some people do, and that's their thing, and I love that for them, but it's not for me. So I literally wake up, I use a spray bottle, I just spray down whatever got weird when I slept, and then I have this like leave-in oil conditioner that I put in my hair, and boom, it's done. So that's really nice. I don't know what to do with my bangs, so I've just been pinning them back. I think straight bangs with like this curly hair would not look right, so I have to figure that out, because they also look horrible when they're curly. I don't know if I just have to do this until they grow out or what. So let me know if you have any ideas. This is Trevor's Christmas present from me. This is just how we do Christmas, because it's like, hey, what's something that you've had on your list? Let's like splurge and get it for you. That's how we do Christmas. He ended up grabbing this water flosser. Is that what it's, I think that's what it's called. But he has been saying he's wanted one for literally, guys, probably a year. So I was like, you know what? Buy the water flosser, babe. Buy it. And he did. It took some convincing, but considering it was only $17, he's very excited about it, actually. He keeps talking about it. He spent probably like 10 minutes looking at all of the water flossers to see which was the best one. He's very excited about it. We ended up popping into a 99-cent store that was connected to an Asian market. Needless to say, I fell in love. So I ended up grabbing like literally just a couple things. I got these incense. These are normally worth a couple dollars, and I think they were $1 each. And then I also grabbed a new brush for $2 because my brush, I have been saying I needed a new one for close to like 3 years. I'm really glad I picked up a new brush. That is it for the haul. I hope that you had a lot of fun in today's video. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to give this video a like if you liked it. Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time that I post a new video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!